I just think that we live similar lives.
Of course, you've manifested me. I don't really exist except in your mind.
Who manifested my food poisoning?
Oh, you got food poisoning.
I haven't eaten in 2 days.
It may not have been food poisoning because there is a horrible GI virus going around. Starts with vomiting.
Had everything.
And then some diarrhea follows, but mostly it's just you're washed out for 2 days.
Okay, so we just got back from the Philippines, and I thought that maybe it was something that I had ingested there.
Maybe.
But I actually started getting really sick yesterday, so I don't think it was the Philippines. I think
Was
you're right.
it sudden vomiting?
Oh, it was just sudden everything.
Yeah. But
is it noro?
Noro is here in Hollywood. It's actually volatilized off the feces that our friends leave in the streets.
Yeah.
But it's also, there's been a gastroenteritis going around.
Okay. She had more diarrhea than you see Dr. Ken on TV. I mean, it was just like every other Dr. Ken Jeong. He does Pepsi commercials, everything.
He has diarrhea in that
No,
commercial?
I'm just saying her diarrhea was as frequent as him on television.
Ken is a friend of mine. I relax.
I love him too, and he's my doctor as well.
He used to cover. He's not anymore because he doesn't have a license anymore. But when he did have a license, he used to sit in for me on Loveline.
Oh, really?
Because when he came on as a guest, I was like, that is a smart dude who knows his profession.
He does.
He knew what the hell he was doing. I feel bad that he gave up his license. He should have kept practicing at least 1 day a week.
When I was detoxing off of Vicodin, he was the only guy I called, and he helped me through that.
He knows what he's doing.
He's amazing.
Super smart guy.
So you think that you have some American virus that you caught?
Well, and then I had this brief moment of paranoia because I was in the shower and I was washing my asshole and something was protruding from it, and I pulled out probably was undigested piece of food,
but might have been
immediately
a worm.
I was like, it's a tapeworm.
Not a tapeworm, Ascaris.
Oh, Ascaris,
because you can get that over there.
Yeah, it's the most common one in the Philippines.
Yeah.
But then it looked flat and white, and I was like, wait, what is the incubation?
It's a proglottid from a tapeworm.
So
Ascaris?
So Ascaris is the most common one in the Philippines.
It's like a character from the movie Doom.
Catch up with her.
You know what I
mean? Catch up. She knows what she's talking about.
So I started like Googling just the incubation period. How long does it take to be a full-grown worm? And so I'm in the safe. Yeah, it's a long time.
Well, she's a nurse. I don't even know. She's
not
Filipino.
anymore. No,
Okay,
not licensed.
No. That's why you know more than her.
She's very... What? How dare you? Fuck you.
He loves Ken Jeong.
I know so many.
I hope she knows more. She's a nurse.
Yeah.
No, not any. I shouldn't say that. That's
What?
not. I'm not a nurse.
Yeah, but you're very... Go ahead.
Having had that training and experience, it'll stay with you your whole life. And you'll know more than your judgment will be different than other people's just having had that experience.
Yeah.
When we were in Seattle, someone was dying next to us at a restaurant,
she'll know what to
and
do.
she saved his life.
I'm sure of that.
It was a woman.
I didn't know because I didn't look up because what was I doing?
He was playing in his panic. He freezes and instead he turns to his gadgets and he was playing Bejeweled. So instead of saying, I was like, Bobby, call 911 while I was assisting her.
Yeah.
He then does this, turns his back to me, and just continues to.
Dude.
High score, baby.
Yeah, well done.
And do you know why I
well
did that?
Well played, sir.
Dr. Drew, do you know why I did that?
You're a pussy?
Yes, that's obvious, right?
Diagnosed.
Yeah, but also the reason why I do it in those kind of situations, I think that I'll make the situation worse.
Right.
I'll get in the way.
Yes.
Right. I'll try to help her. I'll lunge and then trip and then fall on her heart and she'll die. Whatever.
Trip
it
on her
might
heart.
be. Also, the third reason why is I don't want to fill out any paperwork.
Right.
So if she dies,
Yes,
I don't want
you
to
don't want the
answer any
hassle.
questions.
You don't want the hassle.
Right. So you get why I didn't do anything. Yeah. But mostly because I just wouldn't be helpful to the situation.
So when your girlfriend asks for something very specific, that'd be too much?
No. Did you ask me to help?
Dialing
Yes, call
911.
Did you say that? Did I do it?
No.
She knows basic cardiac life. She knows basic life support. And the
But
first
is
thing you
that
do is go, call 911.
Yeah.
She didn't know when you learn on Resusci Andy and you go first thing, you look around, assess your resources, call 911. No one ever says, and when the guy turns his back on you, then you ask somebody else to dial 911.
Touche, but can I say this for my defense?
Yes.
I had so much faith in her skills.
Wow.
Right. That I thought that, she's...
Well played, sir.
Yeah, thank you. They're in good hands.
over.
But she saved that person's life.
Checkmate.
And then her mom was choking here
You have
in
to
the
relive this?
living room, and she saved her life. So I've seen her in
Full
real
action.
time, in full action. So,
And he did make the situation worse at that time. He did call 911 on my mom, but I don't think he was actually formulating any real sentences. He was just screaming into the phone.
Is your sister a nurse too?
My sister is a great nurse. She's still a nurse. She's actually the head nurse of the county jails and stuff.
Oh my God, that is a hard job.
So she has the
Does
good.
she, at the county jail or at the jail ward at the county? Those are two
She
different
has.
things.
She's the head nurse at the Van Nuys jail over here, not Twin Towers.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
the I think the super troubled ones get sent to Twin Towers.
So you know what her job entails? Her sisters?
Oh, I do.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She sees some stuff.
And she has to empty people who have just stabbed their wives to death, things like that. And they're not cuffed either. She has to see them with the cops sitting behind and her just talking to them like regular people, and she has to be absolutely not biased and just be very objective.
Do her job, yeah.
You know, just as a layperson, whenever I think of a job that entails dealing with life and death situations,
You turn your back and play.
I play Bejeweled because of the fact that it's just so real and shocking to me that, like, I'm just one of those guys, I panic. Like, when we first went to the Philippines, not this time, but the last time, years ago, she had a heart emergency. She had arrhythmia. And I had to call, we had to get the ambulance, and we carried her to the thing. We went to the hospital. I mean, it's just, I've been in situations with her where it's like, it's difficult.
Parkinson White or Levine or one of those?
No, I actually have two things. I have an SVT that I got an ablation for.
But it was not Wolf Parkinson White.
It wasn't
not a
Wolf.
reentrant thing. Yeah.
Because I think that Wolf, they can see that through imaging, right?
It's different, yeah.
And then I also have an occasional run of VTAC.
Wide complex.
Yeah,
Something.
I actually have a wide complex as well,
Yeah.
but I have this weird run of
agree.
VTAC randomly.
Yeah, absolutely.
That I started
Do you
taking.
have something implanted?
I was an athlete for 15 years. I was a swimmer. I swam Division I, and then afterwards, I think that
Did they check you for the genetics of the myosin abnormalities for
they didn't check the
hypertrophy?
genetics, but they did ask me because I'm Filipino
Duh.
that I maybe had torsades.
Oh my God.
Because that's a lot of like Southeast Asian men die from.
Did they catch the VTAC? Did they?
They
image
caught
it?
the VTAC during the ablation. They were able
Oh
to
my
catch
God.
everything.
Oh my God.
Oh, my Lord.
So they
real
just burned the
shit.
tissue there.
I'm shaking my finger at Bobby. It's like, that's real stuff.
I know, it's real. I love it.
So when people say, "Oh, I've got palpitations," like
Yeah.
you should laugh at them.
It's
Because
not that. It's not that.
That's not what she
no,
has.
the reason why I'm laughing, it's like if Wolverine showed his claws, right? When people think about Wolverine, and the legend of Wolverine, you go, does he? And then when he shows you the claws, so you just showed me that you're a real doctor.
Oh.
Yeah, and so
I was trying to follow you,
yeah,
Bobby.
Yeah, I know you were. And so when you were, throwing down heat just now with information, I thought, wow, he's legit. That's all. That's why I was laughing.
Okay, wow.